Hey everyone, thanks for checking in. This is Ryan with Stock Investing and Trading 101. Today we're going to be talking about how to start trading stocks on the TD Ameritrade platform, specifically using Thinkorswim. I'm sure many of you have heard of this platform. It's been around for many years now, and many professional traders like to use this platform for both chart analyzing and also buying and selling stocks and options. So on this platform, it's kind of like a one-stop shop. You can really do everything that you want onto it. So the first thing that you're going to have to do is to download the Thinkorswim platform onto your desktop and create an account with them. After you do that and log in, it will ask you if you want to do live trading or paper trading. Paper trading is essentially simulated trading with fake dollars, meaning you can't make any money. And live trading is using real dollars, using real money risk and reward. So once you're in, this is an example of a live cash account. My portfolio here currently has about $600 in Thinkorswim, but pretty much the first screen you'll look at will look at something like this. There really won't be a lot that you can do with it. So the first thing that I would do is look at these buttons up here. There's a button for monitor, trade, analyze, scan, charts, and so on. What I would do is click charts, and this will bring you to your charts. So for example, we're looking at the SPY. This is where you can enter what chart you want to be looking at. And from here, you could click on the drawing tools, and this is how you could plot your support and resistance points. So using this price level tool and this trend line tool, you could draw lines on your chart, which will help you further analyze the chart to find key points called support and resistance. So, this is just a quick plotting just to, kind of show you guys how it works. But essentially, this is how you can plot your support and resistance points, and this can help you start trading. So here's just a brief example of something you could do. You could also go into the drawing tools. You could use Fibonacci's and other advanced tools, but you could do something with trend lines. So you could draw like a trend line in there. You got your support and resistance here, and so on. So I'm not going to get too in depth with exactly the technical analysis side of things, but you can definitely do thorough technical analysis on Thinkorswim. Specifically, what I want to talk about today is after you have created your account and you've logged in. The first thing you're going to have to do if you want to live trade is deposit cash into your account. One thing that everyone should know is that when depositing cash, for me at least, it would not allow me instant access to the funds. Meaning, if you wanted to trade stocks tomorrow, if there's something that you're just itching to buy and it's at a good price, you couldn't just go deposit into Thinkorswim and trade that same day. It takes a couple of days for it to clear completely. And if you're trading options, it usually takes like a day extra. For some reason, they want everything to completely clear with options. So once the money is cleared and you're ready, you can click your charting tool. You can follow the stocks that you want to follow. I would recommend only to watch, a few stocks that you get really comfortable and familiar with, and you can, learn to trade those stocks. You can learn their patterns and how they move, and get used to those specific stocks. Once you're actually ready to trade, you have some skill with technical analysis, and you have confidence that, you can make money for yourself. This is where you could click the trade button, and this is how you actually trade stocks in Thinkorswim. So, for example, we're going to stick with our SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF example here. And there's lots of different ways that you can trade. So, first of all, we're going to talk about just buying and selling shares. So, this is just equity positions, no options. You could do what's here, which is just a quick buy or sell market, which I wouldn't really recommend. This is pretty much saying that you want to buy it right now for whatever price you can get. And sometimes the price can be much higher than what you'll see on this chart. If you did a market buy right now, you could possibly pay all the way up to, 20 cents more than the market value just because you didn't set a limit order. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it would be to you could click this price value here, right click, and you could go to buy, and it'll pop up a window like this. This is how I usually do it. And from here, you'll see that it says you're buying a stock. If you want to sell, you would just click buy to sell, and it will turn red. Then you type in your quantity. So it starts with 100 default. I think you can adjust the default because 100 shares would be quite a bit of money. You would need like $30,000 or something to do that. So from here you could just uh, keep it. So it's at buy. You could just put one share in, and it gives you the symbol. It tells you it's an ETF, and then it goes to the price. So this is the limit price. As you see, it says limit next to it. Right now, the limit price is 298.60, but really it's trading after hours at 298.40. So right now, you could actually set a limit for the 298.40. And even if you did like 41 or 42, just so you're more comfortable that you're going to get filled, uh, that would most likely get you filled. So you can see already how a limit order can be much more beneficial than a market order. If you clicked this buy market for one share, it would most likely fill you at something above this 298.40. It might be 298.50, it might be 298.60, it might be 43. Whatever it is, it's more than you could get if you went to this option, which is a limit order. And so at the limit order, then you can pick your exact price. So that's pretty much how you can buy and sell just equity and stock. If you want to trade options, what you would do is click on all products. And this, after you do this, will bring up the options chain. So this looks pretty intimidating. What exactly is this? So first of all, we're going to be looking at this top line. This top line is just telling you the price movement, the bid and the ask, and the volume. So essentially, when you look at this, you can see the last price that this sold for was 298.40, which is what we just looked at, a net change of minus 48 cents. The bid is 298.57. The ask. So the bid and the ask is the spread that pretty much the market makers. This is how they make their money. So pretty much, if you want to buy the stock, you're going to have to pay the ask, and that's just pretty much how it works. So then you can look at the volume and so on. But this is what's called the options chain. So I'm sure a lot of you have used Robinhood and looked through Robinhood's option chain, and it's pretty similar. So with the options chain, first of all, you're going to pick when you want these contracts to go out until when they'll expire. So you can pick all the way from this is only 1 week away or a couple of days away. This is October 16th. You could do November 1st of 2019, and you can go all the way as far out until December 2020 of next year. You could go 2022. So they go out pretty far. But once you're in the options chain, and let's say you want to do this on the 13th of November, this is your strike prices right here. So you'll have the 297 strike price, 298, 299, and 300 strike price. And this is how you can buy your options. So let's say you wanted the 13th of November as your expiration date. You wanted to buy the 299 call. The left side is calls. This is the calls right here. The right side is the puts. So let's say you wanted to buy this 299 call option. You can see right here that the bid and the ask price, there's a spread of 5 cents. So it's between 385 and 390. For me, so far on this platform, I've only made a few options trades, and for me, it was hard to get filled at the ask. And even if you tried to go up a few cents from the ask, like let's say you tried $3.88, somewhere in the middle, it can still be somewhat difficult to get filled. But right when you go to the ask price, you should be able to get filled pretty quickly. So let's say you wanted to buy the option for $3.90. You would click buy, and it gives you a list of different option strategies. You can do a single, vertical, calendar spread, straddle, strangle, and these are all just different option strategies, and I'm not going to get into all of these. But if you just want to simply buy or sell a call or a put option, you would just click single, and then it's the same thing as it was with the equities. You go to either buy or sell. You do your quantity, which you can change, and then you can go to your limit price. And a lot of times what I've noticed is that the limit price, what they start with is a little bit more than it should be. So what I always make sure that I'm looking at this price before I go down here and click send, to make sure, because if you click send right now, you could end up paying $70 more than than you really should be paying. So always make sure that you're looking at your limit price and only entering as much as you're willing to pay for the contract. But let's say you're willing to pay $3.90. You want to buy the one call option, and this one expires on the 13th of November. Then you could just click send order, and it should get filled instantly as long as it's during market hours, because you can only buy options during market hours. And that's how you can buy or sell an option. And that goes the same for puts, the exact same strategy. And with selling options, it's going to be a lot different, because you're either going to have the cash in your account to cover in case the option does get exercised, or you're going to have to be holding stocks so you can sell the call options against it. But just in general, with call or put options, just buying or selling simple one leg options, you can just, go to the exact option you want, and you can open any of these, and then just click on, buy single, and adjust your limit price, and then send it. So once you've bought your option, I'll show you an example. This is a VIX option that I bought. I've been averaging in. I currently have 2 contracts expiring March of 2019. This will tell you how many you have. So I have a quantity of 2. It tells you your days till expiration, so 153 days. It tells you your trade price. So this is my average price. I purchased one contract for I think 350, and I purchased another one for like $3 even. So right now my average price is $3.20 per contract. Right now the market value of those contracts is $2.80. So I'm currently down on my position. It tells you your profit and loss for the day. If the number is in these brackets here, it means it's negative. So right now, negative 10 for the day. It tells you your profit and loss since you've opened the position. So since I've opened this position, I'm down $50.34. And yeah, so it just gives you a breakdown of exactly where you're at, how much change that is made for the day, and it just tells you exactly what your position is worth. One more thing, that stock trading on thinkorswim is completely free with no commissions. If you're looking to trade options, they do have a 65-cent commission per order, I believe, or maybe it's per contract, and that's a one-time fee of 65 cents, and you won't be paying any more fees. For example, when you sell the contract or anything, if it expires, there won't be anything extra that comes out of your pocket for that. So that's really what I wanted to break down today, guys. There's so much that I could get into with thinkorswim, because there's so many different features that it offers. But I just wanted to show you guys how you can get into the platform and start looking at charts, and then how you can start trading if you chose to trade on this platform. And if you're not into the stock market right now, and if you're not practiced at trading, I would definitely recommend doing some paper trading. That way you can know what you're doing before you risk your own money. So I'm going to leave the video at that today, guys. I appreciate everyone for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Comment below, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.